What is up, everyone? 6 weeks out. Can't believe it, getting closer. This week has probably been one of the most stressful weeks I've had. I'm definitely starting to feel the effects of prep brain. I'm forgetting stuff. I'm just really tired. I'm just like not thinking straight, to be honest. I'm just doing dumb stuff because, you know, lack of carbs. So carbs are our brain food, and when you don't have them, you don't really have a brain. Yeah, you really just cannot think straight. And I'm getting to that point, that feeling again of being dumb. But you know, that's okay. But I'm gonna give you an update on my check-in from this week. So I wanna first look at my measurements that I took. My weight stayed the same. I was 147.3. My hips went down 1/4 inch again, so 37. And then my waist was the same, 25.25. Here are my check-in photos. And when I was doing my check-in, I definitely felt tighter, and I was kind of worried about how my coach was going to respond because my scale weight didn't change. My coach's feedback, she said that I looked tighter and drier this week, especially in my midsection, and I had more shoulder separation, which I could definitely tell. She also said she thinks that it looks like I have more condition in my legs, which I also noticed too. She said that my back looked really good. I got my little Christmas tree going on over here. She said this is the best my back's looked since doing this prep because I just wasn't very dry. I was very inflamed. Like I said, I've been having this hormone thing I've been going through. My hormones have been out of whack, so I haven't really looked the best during my cut. So it's good to just see these changes finally. She also mentioned that I looked healthier, that I don't look inflamed. I was looking very watery in those weeks where I plateaued and I couldn't lose any weight because of the hormone issue. So I definitely think I made some good changes. Plus I lost that 1/4 inch in my hips. She did a small menu change, very slight, and she increased my cardio again. So just a little less calories and a little more cardio. But since I've been doing the therapy, I think it's really been helping me a lot. I get my blood work done again on Monday, and then I meet with my doctor on Wednesday. So it'll be after my check-in, but I'll make sure to let her know how everything goes. And hopefully I can be done with that. Hopefully everything's back to normal. Other than that, she did mention that I need to start using Abs of Steel. I did this my last prep, getting into those last few weeks, and basically you just rub Abs of Steel on your glutes and your hamstrings. And this time she wants me to wrap my legs. She said I could either use Saran wrap, or Abs of Steel has these like wraps, kind of like a waist trainer wrap for your thighs. And I laugh because I bought these weeks ago because I saw them and I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna need these, and I did. So yeah, I used these today. Kind of felt ridiculous wearing them, but honestly, I'm here to do whatever it takes. I recorded my shoulder workout today, so I'll pop that in there. And then after that, I'll answer a few questions that I got. Hello friends, just got done doing shoulders. I am feeling the pump, but I am really feeling it this week. I'm tired. I don't want to be around anyone. I'm very irritated, and yeah, I just did my workout as quick as possible, but I am gonna have my post-workout meal. I haven't done cardio yet, but I definitely like to get my carbs in at least right after I do my strength training. So I have sweet potatoes and ground turkey for post-workout. This morning I had to get up early, do my group training classes at 5:30 and 6:30. And then I came straight over to the gym to quickly get my workout in, and I wanted to record my shoulder workout, and yeah, got it done. You know, really been feeling it the past few days, but I'm about to eat this food and sit here until I have to train a client. That is so good. Oh my God, I love sweet potatoes. I don't want to eat them all. This is the only carbs I get today. So I'm at an apartment gym right now because I have to put on these thigh sleeves, and I don't want a lot of people seeing me because I just feel ridiculous in them. And I have my abs still here, so I'm gonna put this all over my thighs and put my thigh trimmers on and do cardio. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on. This stuff burns, by the way. Give you a little tingly feeling. The back of the thigh is really good because we want those tie-ins. Time for the thigh trimmers. My legs are already starting to burn. I feel ridiculous. They look like. I do cardio with these about 45 minutes. It's gonna be a good time. Before I end this vlog, I had a few questions from Olivia. Thank you, Olivia, for asking these. So the first question we'll get into is, do you find your prep/stage lean body or off-season body more attractive? Do you like being lean, or do you like having more curves? I love both of my bodies, in season and off season, and I will say it did take me some time to get used to that. When I saw myself in peak condition and had to reverse out of that, that's when I start to feel a little bit bad about the way I was looking and going through a little bit of body dysmorphia. But I started comparing pictures and realizing that, you know, I'm still very attractive, and you can still tell I put a lot of hard work into my physique. You know, in bodybuilding, you have to learn to embrace both stages, your off-season body and your in-season body, whether other people like it or not. You do this for you at the end of the day. What everybody else thinks doesn't matter. So I would have to say I love them both. I love having the in-season to be shredded and look insane, and I love having the off-season to grow. So I love them both, and I do sometimes like to have a little more curves. I've noticed parts of me that since I've lost a lot of weight, I don't feel as feminine at times, but you know, I chose this and I still love it. I wouldn't choose to look any other way versus what I do now because I know how hard I've worked for it. I wouldn't necessarily say that one's more attractive than the other. Other people might have their preference. It only matters about how you feel about your body and if you feel good. Question 2, what are some symptoms that you get as you get leaner? Does your strength go down? Do you feel hungry, cold, tired, emotional, get bruises? Ooh, yes, I would definitely say your strength does go down a little, and that's expected because you're in a calorie deficit, and that's just part of it. That's why I say I do kind of love the off season too, because I get a little extra food and I feel stronger in the gym. I notice my strength has gone down quite a bit. I'm not able to lift as heavy, but that just comes with the territory. It's kind of expected when you're in a calorie deficit. As for, do I feel hungry? Absolutely. Your girl loves to eat. Being in a calorie deficit is very, very hard, especially when you're doing lots of cardio and strength training on top of that. But feeling hungry, that comes with bodybuilding as well. Cold, I've always been a very cold person. Even before I started bodybuilding, I would bring a sweatshirt everywhere with me, even in the summertime. But yeah, I would definitely say that I do get very, very cold. Tired, absolutely. As you get closer to your show, you're getting into those lower calories, you're taking away carbs, and I definitely feel very tired at times. And I have like my waves throughout the day where I feel really high energy and then I'm just like dead to the world. I just try and drink as much coffee as I can, to be honest. Emotional, yes, I find myself getting more irritable, and that comes with being tired and hungry. So you're going to get a little agitated at things that maybe if you were eating normally and not training as hard, you probably wouldn't get mad at. But I try and let people know that, look, I'm in a very sensitive state when it comes to things right now, and I might react a little aggressive to things that may not seem like a big deal. I haven't had any experience with getting bruises any worse than I already did before. I know some people are like that, but that's not an issue for me. Question 3, could you play basketball when stage lean? Honestly, I wouldn't do it. I play basketball for fun now. I don't play competitively like I used to. I wouldn't say that being stage lean and trying to play a full basketball game would be ideal. I'm just thinking about how intense it was when I was playing. I just don't think being in a calorie deficit would be ideal either. I just think when I used to play basketball, I ate a lot of food because I was burning so many calories a day. And I didn't care what I put in my body, which was part of the problem. But I could eat Wendy's 5 times a day and not gain a pound. And it's just not really ideal because obviously you need your brain. You need to critically think when you're playing. It just wouldn't work out great. Playing at a high level, I don't think I could function through a whole game. I would be so exhausted. You need energy to play basketball, and your energy source is going to come from food. All right, that's it for my questions. Thank you again, Olivia, for asking those. If anyone has anything else, please feel free to ask me. I would love to answer them. Next week is my birthday. Boyfriend is taking me to the beach. Super excited about that. So I'll make sure I record some things, and I will see y'all next time.